starseeds and lightworkers, something has been with you for longer than you can remember. Not beside you, within you. A warmth without a source. A steadiness that arrived in your lowest moments before you even thought to ask for it. You felt it, even when you could not name it. I am Tyron, a representative of the High Council of Sirius, and I want you to know that presence was not your imagination. It was not coincidence. It was contact. Real, deliberate, and patient beyond anything your human mind was yet prepared to receive. By the end of this message, you will understand who has been traveling with your frequency, what has been held in the field waiting for this exact moment, and why your soul is only now ready to receive what was always meant for you. And there is a current in the waters of Sirius that carries certain souls like yours, with a protection that does not announce itself. It simply moves. It simply holds. You have walked through moments that should have broken you, and something kept the tide from taking you under. That was not luck. That was a presence assigned to your frequency before this life began. The silence you have felt lately, that deep, still quiet beneath the noise of your days, is not emptiness. It is the calm before a wave arrives. Something is preparing to reach you fully, now that the fog has thinned enough for you to see it clearly. You did not find this message through chance. The signal was always here. Your Sirian codes simply waited until you were ready to receive it. Stay with me until the end, dear one. On what is coming through this transmission may be the answer to a question you have been carrying in your chest for years. And I am grateful you are here with me now. There is a reason you have always felt just slightly out of step with the world around you. Not broken, not behind, not wrong. Simply tuned to a frequency that most people around you couldn't quite hear. You walked into rooms and felt the weight of them before anyone spoke. You loved people deeply and sometimes couldn't tell where their pain ended and yours began. You looked up at the night sky and felt something pull at the center of your chest. Not wonder exactly, but recognition. Like seeing a face you hadn't seen in a very long time. That wasn't longing. That was memory. Some healing doesn't come through words. It comes through water. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the Sirian water codes. This powerful guide carries sacred techniques channeled from the waters of Sirius, clearing baths, breathing practices, sound activations, and protection rituals designed specifically for starseeds who have always felt called by the ocean. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. Most starseeds don't feel lost because they lack purpose. It's the opposite. Deep inside, your soul carries a knowing so vast that this world sometimes feels too small to hold it, like an ancient ocean attempting to contain itself within a tiny pond. This profound, innate understanding often creates a profound ache, not born of emptiness or scarcity, but of an overwhelming abundance. It is the overflow of wisdom, insight, and cosmic memory pressing against the confines of a reality that hasn't yet developed the vocabulary or vibrational capacity to truly comprehend its magnitude. Imagine a mighty river, teeming with life and ancient stories, trying to navigate a narrow, winding creek. The pressure builds, not from a lack of water, but from an excess of it. You may have tried, perhaps countless times, to articulate this inner landscape, this expansive truth, only to find your words dissolving into inadequate fragments, like mist on a desert wind. The constructs and belief systems offered by this world felt too flimsy, too shallow, unable to cradle the depth of your knowing. So, you learned the silent art of carrying it, a sacred trust born quietly within your being. You learn to navigate the mundane rhythms of everyday existence, while beneath the surface, an extraordinary current of cosmic consciousness pulsed, a vibrant, living river flowing through the very core of your being, coloring every thought and action with an unseen glow. That persistent sensation of disconnection, which might have once felt like a flaw or a burden, is, in fact, the most potent and unmistakable signal that your dormant codes are now poised to ignite, ready to come fully online. It is a spiritual tremor, indicating the imminent activation of deeper energetic pathways within your being. The sacred waters of your inner landscape are not just stirring, they are actively beginning a profound process of clarification. What manifested as confusion, a bewildering fog that obscured your path, was merely the murkiness that invariably rises to the surface before the deep. A crystalline current of your true self settles into a state of profound stillness and clarity. You were never truly drifting aimlessly, tossed about by chaotic currents. Instead, you were being cradled and carried with an almost unimaginable precision, guided by an unseen force, an intelligent cosmic stream that understood the ultimate destination of your journey, even when its contours remained entirely veiled from your conscious perception. This is the divine choreography of your soul's unfolding, a testament to a wisdom far greater than the logic of the mind. The ancient Sirian wisdom teachings, whispers carried through the timeless currents of water and memory, encoded deep within the energetic fabric of existence long before the majestic temples of Egypt first rose, shimmering from the golden sands. I speak of a profound agreement made by certain souls. These souls consciously chose to embark upon a journey to the densest, most forgetful layers of physical existence, not as mere visitors or accidental strangers, but as courageous pioneers. Their mission was not to be sent, but to immerse, to dive so deeply into the amnesia of human experience that they might become living vessels capable of holding the codes of remembrance. Only those who willingly embrace the profound forgetting could carry these vital keys, these ancestral echoes, deep enough within their cellular memory to ignite a similar awakening in others still slumbering within the collective dream. You were not dispatched to this realm already fully enlightened, a beacon blazing in the darkness. Rather, you chose the arduous, yet ultimately glorious, a path of waking up from within the dream itself, to rediscover your divine essence amidst the illusion. And this intricate, often disorienting process, the bewildering uncertainty, the relentless searching for an elusive truth, the countless years spent feeling as if something absolutely essential to your being remained just tantalizingly out of reach, was never, ever a failure of your spirit. It was, from the very beginning, the exquisite and deliberate design of your soul's epic journey. Indeed, lately, the veil of ordinary perception might have thickened, creating a sensation of profound unclearness, as if you are attempting to discern solid forms through deep, churning water, where every outline is blurred and every color muted. This pervasive fog, this sense of inner obscurity, is not an ominous harbinger or a sign that something is inherently flawed within you. On the contrary, it is the natural, often challenging consequence of deeply ingrained old patterns of thought, emotion, and being finally beginning to unravel and dissolve. Just as a stagnant pond must be stirred to release its accumulated sediment before its depths can reflect the sky with perfect clarity, so too must your inner waters experience this necessary murkiness before a new, pristine clarity can emerge. You are not lost in this swirling transformation. You are immersed, undergoing a profound and sacred transition. And make no mistake, transition, particularly of this magnitude, demands a reservoir of courage that defies conventional understanding, even when it manifests not as heroic action, but as profound, bone-deep exhaustion. And it requires an unwavering spirit, even when the only perceptible feeling is the sheer weight of weariness, or the unsettling experience of standing at the very epicenter of your own life, gazing upon familiar landscapes, yet finding yourself unable to fully recognize them anymore, as if the canvas of your existence is being subtly, yet completely, repainted by unseen hands. There resides within you an intricate tapestry of wisdom, a unique energetic signature encoded into the very fiber of your being that extends infinitely deeper and holds far more truth than any belief system, philosophy, or societal paradigm you have ever been taught in this earthly life. It is not merely a collection of intellectual concepts or handed-down doctrines. It is something ancient, primordial, a resonant truth that has journeyed with you, to surviving the vast expanses of countless incarnations, piercing through every veil of forgetting, enduring every lifetime's cycle of starting anew. This is your soul's indelible blueprint, written not in the ephemeral characters of human language, but in the universal, eternal language of frequency and vibration. You are not a fragmented being, broken and desperately scrambling for answers from external sources, hoping to piece yourself back together. Instead, you are already intrinsically whole, perfect in your divine design, and you are simply beginning the magnificent journey of remembering from deep within your own sacred core. This profound remembrance often initiates as a subtle, almost ineffable sensation, a quiet stirring that defies easy articulation, a gentle yet insistent, a pull toward a landscape you've never consciously witnessed, yet inexplicably recognize as home. It might manifest as the haunting melody of a song whose rhythm resonates with your very cells, yet whose origin remains just beyond the grasp of your memory. A silent chord echoing from the vast, star-swept archives of your soul's eternal journey. There will inevitably be a distinctive phase, and indeed, you may find yourself deeply immersed in its gentle embrace even at this very moment, where the outer landscape of your life appears to settle into an almost profound stillness, a period where nothing seems to overtly shift or progress. Your inner world may be ablaze with dynamic transformation, a vibrant kaleidoscope of shifting perceptions and expanding consciousness. Yet the external reality stubbornly refuses to catch up, lingering in a state of apparent inertia. You might acutely perceive the tectonic plates of change moving within your soul, feel the subtle recalibration of your energetic blueprint, yet struggle to point to any tangible evidence of this monumental shift within your daily circumstances or the visible outcomes of your life. This profound stillness, this pregnant pause, is not a frustrating stalling of progress. It is, in fact, a crucial and sacred anchoring. Consider the majestic river. Before it can navigate the next challenging passage through towering mountains, it often expands into a wide, tranquil pool, allowing its waters to gather strength, to deepen, and to stabilize all that it has already received. In much the same way, your soul is diligently stabilizing the vast cosmic wisdom, the profound insights, and the potent energetic upgrades it has already integrated, preparing its magnificent vessel to gracefully hold and embody the even greater influx of light and truth that is destined to unfold. Therefore, in this precious phase, practice profound gentleness and unwavering patience with yourself. Understand that this period is far from being a mere waiting room, a passive interlude to be endured. It is, unequivocally, a sacred chamber, a sanctuary of deep alchemical transformation. Within its quietude, something exquisitely powerful and divinely intricate is being meticulously prepared and perfected inside you. A magnificent unfolding that absolutely necessitates this very stillness, this profound inner silence, to reach its luminous completion. And even now, as you find yourself nestled within that profound stillness, awaiting the next visible crest of your journey, understand that the subtle, yet potent, current of your transformation is already, inexorably, beginning to reconfigure the energetic field around you. The world, in its nuanced entirety, is responding to the seismic shift occurring within your being, perhaps in ways that are not yet fully articulate or consciously recognized by your mind, but are undeniably felt by your spirit. Relationships that once provided a comforting sense of familiarity or belonging have begun to reveal subtle, yet distinct, vibrational misalignments, like instruments that were once harmonized but now play slightly off-key. Conversations that once replenished your spirit or engaged your intellect now feel curiously draining, as if they demand an invisible toll. Conversely, in other seemingly ordinary elements of life, a particular piece of music that pierces your heart, the breathtaking expanse of a natural landscape, an unexpected moment of profound silence in the midst of chaos, have begun to resonate with an almost unbearable depth of meaning, illuminating your path with a sacred glow. This, dear one, is not the random confluence of coincidence. The ancient waters of Sirius reveal a fundamental cosmic truth. When the trajectory of one central current irrevocably alters its course, every single stream and tributary downstream is profoundly and undeniably affected. You are not required to loudly declare or dramatically announce your transformation to the world. Your very being, your vibrational essence, is already a living transmission, broadcasting your authentic frequency across the energetic ether. And know this with absolute certainty. Those souls who are destined to resonate with your newly calibrated frequency, those who are attuned to the song of your awakening, will undoubtedly find their way to you. They are, even now, being subtly yet powerfully drawn into your orbit by an irresistible unseen force, recognizing the luminous signal of a kindred spirit. What lies ahead, what is gently beckoning from the unfolding path, asks of you a profound act of tenderness, a sacred gesture of self-compassion. It implores you to consciously and deliberately set down all that was never authentically yours to carry in the first place, releasing burdens that have weighed heavily upon your soul. This includes the myriad beliefs about who you should be, expectations and narratives that were subtly or overtly impressed upon you by family, culture, and society long before you possess the conscious awareness or the empowered voice to question their validity. It asks you to release the dense emotional weight that rightfully belonged to others, the anxieties, sorrows, and unresolved energies that settle deeply into your exquisitely sensitive energetic field, precisely because you were open enough, empathetic enough to absorb them, and kind enough, perhaps even too kind, not to consciously release them back to their originators. It is time to shed the meticulously crafted version of yourself you diligently performed, the carefully constructed persona designed to make the world feel comfortable in your presence, the one that necessitated you shrinking your magnificent light, making yourself small enough to be accepted, to be deemed normal. You are now granted profound and absolute permission to consciously release every single layer of this performance, every single inherited burden. Consider the majestic river once more. It does not cling to every stone, every pebble, or every piece of debris it encounters along its journey. It allows them, with graceful indifference, to sink gently to the bottom, acknowledging their presence, but refusing to be impeded by their weight, and continues its relentless, life-giving flow toward the vast ocean. You were never intended to carry those weighty stones, those ancestral imprints, those societal expectations, all the way to the boundless sea of your highest destiny. Your purpose is to flow, unburdened and free. Let any lingering self-judgment or anxiety about your pacing dissolve. You are not late to your own awakening. You are not behind any arbitrary schedule. The years that, in retrospect, might have felt like frustrating detours, winding paths that led you astray from your true course, were, in the grand cosmic tapestry, never detours at all. They were essential pilgrimage routes, rich with experiences and lessons that meticulously prepared you for this very moment. The periods of profound confusion, those stretches of bewildered searching that seemed to persist far longer than any logical mind believed they should, were not malfunctions in your divine design or errors in your spiritual navigation. According to the timeless Sirian records, steeped in wisdom spanning millennia, the very concept of a late awakening simply does not exist. There is only the perfect, divinely orchestrated moment, so the precise confluence of energies and experiences that culminates in the flowering of remembrance. And that moment, your sacred moment of profound unfolding, is happening right now, in this very breath you draw, in this exquisite stillness that exists precisely between who you were yesterday and the magnificent, authentic being you are in the process of becoming. The tide, in its majestic and inexorable rhythm, does not rush or hurry its arrival. Yet, with an unwavering certainty, it always arrives. And it always, without fail, arrives precisely where it was always destined to be, a testament to cosmic timing and the perfect flow of all creation. Your soul's profound mission here was never predicated upon achieving something extraordinary by the fleeting, often superficial, standards of the external world. And it was never about accumulating a prestigious title, fulfilling a prescribed role, or manifesting a grand, publicly lauded moment of dramatic transformation. Your mission, in its purest and most potent essence, has always been about presence. It is about embodying a state of being that is fully, authentically, and unmistakably present. A profound resonance with life that only a soul imprinted with your specific and unique cosmic codes can truly achieve. Consider the profound understanding held by the ancient builders by the Nile, the illuminated wisdom that was meticulously encoded into the sacred geometry of every awe-inspiring structure they raised from the shifting sands. They understood, with an intuitive knowing, that alignment is not merely a concept, but the most powerful alchemical force in existence. Not brute force, not overwhelming volume, not dazzling spectacle designed to impress the senses, but alignment. A soul that vibrates in true, unwavering correspondence with its own deepest, most intrinsic nature. Its authentic frequency effortlessly reconfigures and elevates the energetic field around it, simply by being what it truly is. This is the quiet revolution, the subtle alchemy of existence. You are not tasked with the monumental burden of deciphering your entire life's mission in a single day, nor do you need to possess a meticulously detailed map outlining every single step between your current standing point and the distant horizon of your highest potential. Such an expectation would be akin to asking a newly planted seed to envision the entirety of the towering tree it will become, complete with every leaf and branch. No, your only true task, your sacred imperative, is simply to be here, to be fully, profoundly, and unapologetically here, anchored in the truth of your present moment, releasing the need to control or predetermine every outcome. Trust the innate wisdom of the universe and allow the gentle yet powerful current of your unfolding destiny to carry you, to guide you effortlessly like a feather upon a benevolent stream, knowing that it always flows toward your highest good. You are not lost. This fundamental truth bears repeating, for the echoes of forgetting can be persistent. You never truly were lost. You only experienced a temporary, yet profoundly purposeful veil of forgetting. This choice to immerse yourself in amnesia was not born of weakness, nor was it an accidental misstep. On the contrary, and it was an act of immense spiritual courage, a deliberate contract undertaken by your soul. The unique, profound, and utterly transformative kind of awakening you are here to experience absolutely necessitated you finding your way back from the deepest, most veiled depths of forgetting. Think of a magnificent pearl, an iridescent marvel that can only achieve its lustrous beauty under immense pressure, in the impenetrable darkness, at the very bottom of the ocean. In the same way, the luminous being you are steadily becoming, the magnificent truth of your expanded consciousness, could only be sculpted, polished, and refined by the precise crucible of every experience you have navigated, every challenge you have overcome, every shadow you have faced, every moment of confusion, every period of bewildering uncertainty was not a setback, but rather the sacred water actively working upon you. It was smoothing away the rough edges, dissolving what no longer served your highest truth, polishing away the accumulated debris of conditioned existence, and, in so doing, revealing the pristine, radiant essence that was always there, immutable and eternal, beneath it all. That inexplicable warmth you sometimes felt, a profound inner knowing that defied all logic, but resonated deeply within your core. The inexplicable protection that surrounded you in moments when, by all conventional measures, you should not have survived intact. The subtle yet insistent voice just beneath the clamor of silence, whispering, "Not yet, not yet, keep going." That was never your imagination playing tricks. That was never, ever your imagination. That was the unwavering voice of your higher self, of your cosmic guides, of the divine current itself, constantly affirming your path. You are not here to painstakingly contort yourself into fitting neatly within the predefined, often limiting, constructs of this world. Your profound and sacred purpose is to gently, quietly, yet with an undeniable and potent force, remind this world of something absolutely essential that it has, in its collective journey, profoundly forgotten. And the undeniable fact that you are still here, standing resolute in this very moment, that something deep within your being instinctively recognized the resonance of these words before your logical mind could fully process their meaning. This tells you absolutely everything you need to know about where you are on your magnificent journey. You are ready. Not because every single aspect of your life is now perfectly aligned, or because the path stretching ahead of you is now entirely clear and devoid of challenge, but simply, powerfully, because you are still here. You endured. You persisted. And that, dear one, to remain present and anchored in your truth through all the trials and tribulations is undeniably the most profound, the most courageous, and ultimately the most powerful act a starseed can undertake in this earthly realm. Tonight, if it feels right, place your hand over your heart and say quietly, "I remember who I am. I trust the waters that carried me here. I am ready to flow into what comes next." Leave one word in the comments, just one, that describes what you felt during this message. Then find someone else's word and respond with encouragement. And this isn't just a comment section. It's a space where starseeds recognize each other, and that recognition carries more power than you know. If something in this message touched you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you'd like to keep receiving these transmissions, subscribe. The waters of Sirius will carry us to the next one. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your space, and I'm grateful you were here.